Hey, second grade, how are you? It's good to be back with you today. This is our video for the week of May 11th through the 15th, and it's also going to be our last video for this school year. So we won't meet again until we go, I guess, into your next year. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to have you grab some supplies. You're going to need your binder. You're going to need the cards in the binder, the sound cards with the lips on them. You're going to need a pencil and a piece of paper as well. And we're going to go ahead and get started today. So if you don't have those things, go run and get them and then come right back. We're going to start and we're going to do a little bit of a review. The last thing that we studied was trigraph TCH. Okay, and we're going to go through all of our letter cards here. So let's go. Trigraph, TCH, J, I, V, Z, E, P, digraph, EE, M, T, D, digraph, TH, G, F, N, A, H, digraph, CH, O, C, U, S, K, W, digraph NG, L, R, digraph CK, B. Good job. Now let's go through our keyword and sound. And we start on our new learning, match, ch, elephant, e, violin, v, jar, j, dog, d, king, apple, a, watch, ah, table, t, wagon, igloo, I, nest, sink, truck, k, pig, p, fish, f, mop, kite, k, thumb, th, mother, th, hat, h, gate, g, chair, ch, leaf, ul, umbrella, octopus, bat, b, sock, s, nose, z, zipper, z, feet, e, rabbit, r, cup, k, city, s. Nice work. All right, you're going to need to have your sound cards set up like this. Okay, I'm going to go over and review these. We have our front, middle, and back nasals. We have our round air and panting air. We have our front curler and side curler. We have lip puffer. Okay. We have tongue tapper. We have our back kicker. We have our fat puff. Then we have our lip chiller, tongue chiller, and our thin stream. Of course, we have our smiling vowels, and those are going to be E, I, I, a, and then our open vowel is ah. Okay. Now, before we begin on this, here are the procedures that we'll go through. We're going to look and listen, echo, then we're going to unblend the word, bring over the sound cards, we're going to touch and spell, name and write, code and read. Now I know this is in cursive. If you can write it in cursive, that would be great. If you want to write it in print and then in cursive, you may have to pause during the video during these things, and that is just fine. Practicing your cursive is a really good thing. So, I want to go over some of the rules, and I know this looks like very weird, complicated stuff, but it's not. This is the rule for what we're using right now, the trigraph TCH. So, The way that we use trigraph TCH is if we have a one-syllable base word. It has a short vowel sound, and the final sound is ch. So, the 5 sounds that TCH could make, and they always come at the end of a word, would be atch, etch, itch, otch, utch. Okay? Now, we're also going to be using this in our spelling today. If you hear the k sound before an A, O, U, or any consonant, we will spell that with a C. If you hear the k sound and it comes before an E, I, or Y, okay, we're going to spell it with the K. All right, here we go. Our first word is notch. Echo, notch. Unblend, n, ah, ch. 3 sounds. So you can only grab 3 sound cards. What will those be? That's a nasal sound. Ah, that's our open vowel. Ch. That's a fat puff. That's our brand new card that we've been learning. Okay, so now we're going to touch and spell. N-O-T-C-H. All on that one card. Okay, pick up your pencil. You're going to name each letter as you write it. If you need to pause, write your word down on a piece of paper and then see if you have it correct. Okay, remember you're going to code it after you've spelled it, and then you'll read it out loud. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. And let's see, I'm going to use purple today. And here we go. Remember, you say the letters as you write them. N-O-T, whoops, let me hit that with an eraser here real quick. T-C-H. Whew, my handwriting doesn't look very good today, does it? All right, here we go. So now it's time for coding. Did you remember this is the short vowel sound? And if you have a short vowel sound in a one-syllable base word and your final sound is ch, you have to spell it with a TCH. You underline, mark out the T, and then we read it, notch. Good. Okay, let's erase. Or you don't erase, but I have to erase. And I'm going to place the cards back. Oop, that one goes right there. And our next word is hitch. Okay, echo, hitch. Unblend. Itch. 3 sounds again. So let's come over here. What says? Aha, that's a panting air, isn't it? Smiling vowel. Are you with me? Are you finding those sound cards? And then our final sound is ch. Of course, it's our new sound. It's our fat puff. All right, here we go. Now, you're going to need to touch and spell. So our word is hitch. H-I-T-C-H. Why did we use TCH at the end? Because this is a one-syllable word that has a short vowel sound whose final sound is ch. Good. Okay. Now, if you need to pause the video, take your pencil, take your paper, write it down, and then come right back and see if you have it correct. Okay. So our first sound, I, of course, ch. All right. Then we code, and that is Vowel and a closed syllable is short, code it with a breve. Underline digraph TCH, mark out the T. Read the word out loud. Hitch. Good, right? So I'm going to erase mine. And let me replace my sound cards. And our next word is catch. Echo, catch. Unblend with me. K-a-ch. Good. Let's pull out our sound cards. We can only pull out 3. There were only 3 sounds. So, k, k. What sound is that? Which one of these is that? It's happening at the back, isn't it? It will be a back kicker. K-a, smiling vowel, and ch. Of course. There's that fat puff. All right. Now, touch and spell. C-A-T-C-H. Why did we use TCH in this? Because it was a one-syllable word with a short vowel sound whose final sound was ch. So we used the TCH. Okay. Why did we use the C instead of the K at the beginning? Because it was the k sound before an A sound. Okay. So let's grab our pencils. And how would we do that? C-A-T-C-H. Now for coding, a vowel and a closed syllable is short. Code it with a breve. Underline trigraph TCH. Mark out the T. Read your word. Catch. Nice. Let me replace my sound cards. And, oh, you know what? I wonder if y'all caught me. I didn't code something on there. I should have coded. So let me go back. Let me put my word back. I wonder if you guys caught me. You're like, oh no, she forgot to do something. Okay. Yes, we have a vowel and a closed syllable short, code it with a breve, but a C before an A, O, U, or any consonant says k, code it with a K back, and then we underline trigraph TCH and mark out the T. All right, now let's go on. So our next word is sketch. Okay, echo, sketch. Unblend, sk, etch. 4 sounds on this one this time. So we're going to need to pull out 4 sound cards. So sk, etch. First sound, s. Which one of these says s? What's your mouth doing? You might even have a mirror, some of you. So we have s. We just used that one, didn't we? That's a back kicker. So we have a thin stream and a back kicker. Smiling vowel. And then ch. Fat puff, right? All right. Now, let's do the touch and spell. This one right here, you're going to have to figure out, okay, it's the k sound. Is it going to be with a C or a K? So you'll have to know what this sound is after it, okay? And our word is sketch. So that's e. What are we going to use here? Okay, if you hear the k before an A, O, U, or any consonant, it's C. If you use a k before E, I, or Y sounds, it's a K that you spell it with. So what is this one going to be? Let's touch and spell. S-K-E-T-C-H. Hope you said K right there because this is the E sound, which is a short E sound. All right, here we go. And let's spell S-K-E-T-C-H. and code. A vowel and a closed syllable is short, code it with a breve. Underline trigraph, TCH, mark out the T, okay, and read it. Sketch. Good. Okay. We're going to go on to our next. We're going to be doing on your page with your pencil, you're going to be writing a sentence. Okay. Remember, when you listen to your sentence, you're just going to hear me say it the first time. Then when I read it the second time, I want for you to put a picture in your head. And then the third time, maybe you can even repeat it with me. The fourth time, I'm going to put lines on my page so you'll know how many words to use. And I am giving you an instant word here because I'm not sure that you would remember how to spell it. So it's a free word, so I'm giving you that word. So here we go. Our sentence is, can your dog fetch? Echo. Can your dog fetch? Now let's think about that. Remember what a sentence needs. Capital at the beginning. We need a subject and a predicate in the middle. We need some sort of punctuation at the end. Okay. You remember, I'm going to keep this little sentence strip pulled out so you remember all of those important things. Okay. So here's our next. Listen carefully. Can your dog fetch? Good. Did you get a picture in your head that time? Okay. Maybe you can even say it with me now. Can your dog fetch? Good. And now I'm going to write lines. Can your dog fetch? Good. Remember everything important that a sentence needs. You're going to pause the video. Once you have your sentence written and you have it ready to go, I'd like for you to come back, start the video, and you're going to see if it matches my sentence. Now remember, when you're doing this, you also need to code your sentence. So code every word in your sentence, and then make sure that you read it out loud to someone. Okay, so pause, write, code, and read, and then come back and see if you have it correct. Okay? All right, are you ready to check? Here we go. And if you look, I have it. Can your dog fetch? And let's do our coding here. We have a vowel and a closed syllable is short, code it with a breve. A C before an A, O, U, or any consonant says K, code it with a K back. Circle your, it's an instant word. A vowel and a closed syllable is short, code it with a breve. A vowel and a closed syllable is short, code it with a breve. Underline, digraph, TCH, mark out the T. And did you notice that this was a question sentence? So you would need to place a question mark there. Okay, let's read it out loud and make it sound like a question. And remember, when we read questions, to make them sound like a question, we go up at the end. We make our voice go up. So, can your dog fetch? Good job. Well, this is our last video for this school year, like I mentioned before. I hope to see you face to face again at the beginning of next school year. I hope you have a great summer. You're going to need to send your binder back this next Monday, which is May 18th. You're going to send the whole binder back with all of your sound cards and all of that in it. And we will start again next year, okay? But until next time, or until I see you sometime, I hope you're safe, and I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye for now.